This is a very good reaction. The market is recovering, seeking higher levels or next resistance levels. So yes, we have technical evidence suggesting that the market could go higher. But we need to be careful and pay attention to the key points I will describe to you guys right here today. This is the Finance Hydra channel where you get bias-free analysis every single day. Our focus is on designing intelligent strategies using technical evidence and risk management so that we can trade technically, without emotions, without guesswork, without gut feelings, right? My name is Nathan. Welcome to another daily analysis video. Now, yes, SPY is making a very nice bullish reaction. It is triggering Friday's bullish candle pattern, which was an above the stomach candlestick pattern, which does reverse the trend roughly 60% of the time according to Thomas Bukowski's studies, if I recall correctly. I think it is a little bit more. Still, from a purely statistical point of view, it is a quite reliable candle structure, suggesting that yes, we could see higher levels. On the weekly chart, we see a hammer candlestick pattern, which again reverses the trend roughly 60% of the time, again according to Thomas Bukowski's studies. Therefore, we see some statistics in our favor. This hammer appeared right above a crystal clear trend line. So yes, we see a few technical evidence suggesting that SPY could seek higher levels. What's the problem? The problem is that medium-term wise, when we take a look at the daily chart, SPY is still in bearish territory. We are still below the 21-day EMA, the exponential moving average, and we are still below the 576, the previous resistance level over here, support level over here, support level over here, resistance over here. This key point could be another resistance level, and it is very close to the 21-day EMA, suggesting that this key point over here is going to be a double resistance level for the SPY. So we gotta be very careful around this area, okay? SPY will remain technically bearish until we see a crystal clear breakout of this double resistance level, okay? Now, of course, for swing trading purposes, we all can take advantage of another bounce to this resistance level, okay? Many stocks are making very good bottom signals, as I'm gonna show to you guys right here on this video. But remember, a pullback could be just another dead cat bounce because SPY is still in bearish territory. So we gotta be very careful over here, okay? But for now, yes, we are maintaining the short-term uptrend. We are reversing the short-term trend. We are making a bottom signal on the daily chart. So yes, we have technical evidence supporting the idea that we are going to seek higher levels, at least for now. And then we'll see if SPY will be a sell or not, if we are going to reverse or not. Remember, my friends, we don't know the future. And of course, we do not need to know the future in order to trade well, because remember, trading, real trading is reactive. It is not predictive. Trying to predict the future is useless. That's the main difference between amateurs and professionals, between gamblers and professional traders. A gambler will try to predict the future, will try to bet on the market. A gambler will see this chart over here and he will say, okay, we are dropping a lot. Maybe we're going to recover, so I believe we are going to recover. I think we are going to see another bounce, so I'm gonna buy it. And this is it. There is no stop loss, there is no target, there is no technical entry point. Instead, try to see the situation like this. I see the QQQ reacting around a support level over here near the 577. We are stabilizing the price in this area. Last Friday, we saw an above the stomach candlestick pattern as well. Today, we are closing above Friday's high, officially triggering this above the stomach. Therefore, we have technical evidence suggesting another bounce to higher levels, maybe to the 21-day EMA, or in the best case scenario, to the $500 again, and this is it. My stop loss is going to be below this support level. My target is going to be right here. Favorable risk-reward relationship. If I lose money, I'm going to lose less than what I'm willing to risk in the first place. I'm so sorry. If I lose money, I will lose less, way less than I am willing to make. okay? Because the risk-reward relationship makes sense. If you make money, you're going to make more than you are willing to risk. Okay, so that's how professionals work. We use statistics in our favor, we use technical evidence in our favor, and we always use risk management. Please do not trade without stop loss, all right? Please do not trade without stop loss. Now, on the weekly chart, we see another bullish reaction. We see a hammer candlestick pattern closing above the 477, the previous support level over here from September 2024. That's another technical evidence suggesting that yes, the QQQ is supposed to seek higher levels medium-term wise. And then we'll see this is going to be our most dangerous inflection point if we see any sign of a top near the $500 or maybe even near the 21-day EMA. That's going to be horrible. QQQ could easily trigger another dead cat bounce to seek lower levels on the next few weeks. All right, so that's the key point we all want to watch for the following week. All right, the $500 near along with the 21-day EMA. All right, this double resistance area over here, that's going to be decisive if we're going to see just another dead cat bounce or not. It all depends on how the indices are going to react near their resistance levels. Nvidia stock is right now making a top signal below the 21-day EMA. And that's not good, okay? It is making a dark cloud cover candlestick pattern, which does reverse the trend roughly 70% of the time, again, according to Thomas Bukowski's studies. Now, if triggered, okay, if triggered, therefore, if we see Nvidia losing the 21-hour EMA, losing today's low again, then all right, it is going to possibly trigger this dark cloud cover, seeking lower levels for the next few days. Maybe it is going to keep dropping for the next few weeks. On the weekly chart, we saw a quite promising bullish reaction last week, okay? A piercing line candle pattern, which is a very good one. It is a very powerful bullish reaction above a crystal clear support level. Therefore, yes, although we see some technical evidence suggesting another recovery on Nvidia, we are making a sign of a top near the 21-day EMA. So what's next? It all depends on the direction of the next breakout. If we break and close above today's high, fantastic. We are going to possibly continue the uptrend. If we lose today's low, well, then we are going to trigger a sign of a top below the 21-day EMA, possibly suggesting another pullback at least to the 115 to the 113 area over here, this yellow area. Okay, so we gotta be very careful on this specific day today, okay, with this specific candlestick pattern over here. All right, Tesla stock is stabilizing its price. It is struggling to break the 255, which is its next inflection point, as I have been telling you guys here on this channel. 255, the previous resistance level, support level, resistance level multiple times. Right now we gotta break 255 in order to make a decent bounce, possibly to retest the 21-day EMA or maybe even the $300 again. All right, but for now there is no clear breakout yet. Maybe we are not going to see a breakout, but all that I know is that if we lose the $218, we are going to reject, frustrate any bullish possibility over here, okay? Why 218? Because the $218 was the previous support level over here. When we did this earnings gap, all right? I'm so sorry, I said support level, I mean resistance level over here. We did a gap, and again, as gaps work as magnets for the price when trends reverse, Tesla recently, last week, found a support level above the 218 gap level. Therefore, it is the perfect time for us to see Tesla making a very good, meaningful bullish reaction. On the weekly chart, we saw a fantastic Dragonfly Doji candlestick pattern as well. Therefore, we do see a few technical evidence suggesting that Tesla could also fly to seek higher levels, but the 255 is the key inflection point you want to see Tesla breaking in order to make another bullish rally over here. Now, if you are bearish, 218, okay, that's the key point you want to see Tesla losing. But guys, remember, regardless of what you believe it is going to happen, regardless of your trading style, please always use a crystal clear stop loss. Use a crystal clear strategy with stop loss, with target. Know where your stop loss and where your target is going to be even before you place the trade, okay? If you say to me, Nathan, I want to sell Tesla, okay? I want to sell Tesla because if we see any sign of a top below the 255, this reaction could be just another dead cat bounce, and in this context, Tesla could trigger another bearish pivot point, because that's what we are doing, right? Lower highs, lower lows. You are totally correct. The next technical resistance level is around 182. Okay, that's our next. I said resistance. I'm so sorry. The next support level is at 182. Okay, so that's your next target. Now, if you say to me, Nathan, I want to buy Tesla because Tesla is reacting above a gap support level. The 255 is the inflection point. If we break the 255, I'm going to buy it, set a stop loss below the 218. I will have a target around, I don't know, 368, and this is it, okay? You are totally correct. Remember, as long as you have a crystal clear strategy, it does make sense, okay? What does not make sense is trading without setting stop loss. Okay, without setting a target, because that's precisely when you are going to lose money. Believe me, trust me, if you do not have a good risk management, you will lose more than you make, okay? You will lose more money than you can make money. And it always depends as well on the risk-reward relationship. We always work with risk-reward relationship. If the risk-reward ratio is good, okay, trade, or you can trade without any problems, because we must make more money than lose money in this game, okay? Our wins must outweigh our losses. That's a rule, all right? Otherwise, we are not gonna be consistent, okay? We are not gonna achieve the so desired consistency level, okay? So for swing trading purposes, always use a crystal clear strategy. If you ask me, guys, high beta stocks like Nvidia, like Tesla are performing very well. They are trying to make bottom signals over here. In fact, I gave to you guys a buy signal on Nvidia and on Tesla as well recently, all right? And these trades are still active, all right? They are still going, but our main focus over the past few weeks was purely on low beta stocks, and many low beta stocks performed insanely well. For instance, MPLX, all right, this stock over here, we bought near the support level. It hit our target today. This one hit our target. RTX, fantastic company, we bought over here. It is performing very well. It is going up, if you ask me. It is seeking our next target, which is our next resistance level. Intercontinental, another very good company, which we bought over here near the 21-day EMA. So do you see the pattern? Always buy near a support level with a good risk-reward relationship. Our target is far above the price. Our stop loss was very cheap, right here, below the 21-day EMA. So when we lose money, and of course, eventually, we all will lose money, we are not gonna lose too much. Our wins will always outweigh our losses. Even if you have a very low accuracy, like 40% or 50% win rate, well, you will still manage to be a profitable trader long-term wise. Of course, you will have losses from time to time, but still, what is truly important is that you have consistency, okay? And by the way, our win rate on the 5% project is of nearly 70% long term. Sometimes will be lower, sometimes will be higher. And of course, you can join our group of traders, the 5% project. There, you will learn to trade without emotions, without stress, without anxiety, just using technical analysis and risk management. You will receive complete trading strategies with buy points, sell points, where to exit, why we are buying, okay? I explain why we are doing things, all right? And of course, we had an amazing live stream today. I love talking to our members, and guys, there's lots more to come, all right? It is totally free to try, because our focus here is always educational, and we teach our method for free. All right, it is totally free. You can download my ebook on technical analysis for free as well. It will be yours forever. Just download it on our Telegram channel. The only thing that I charge is for staying in the group, because it is not easy to scan dozens of stocks every single day to find the best opportunities for you, all right? And well, we do perform very well. So check out our website for more information. The link is in this video's description. All right. Now, regarding Tesla, 255, our most important inflection point, AMD is looking good. It is finally looking good. I have been telling you guys for many weeks right now, AMD is not looking good. It is looking good right now because we broke the 103 resistance level and we broke the 21-day EMA. Okay, so we are re-entering bullish territory again. Of course, we did that over here, okay? We did that over here. We did that over here as well. So I'm still skeptical, but I understand that AMD is looking very good right now. Of course, not investment advice, okay? I'm not recommending anything here on this video. I'm not saying that anything is a buy or a sell. I'm just sharing strategies, key points. So you can use these key points. You can use the TA, the technical analysis in your favor to design intelligent strategies that you can follow, that you can actually use in your practical life, okay? So this is what we do here on this channel. Now, we are making an upwards breakout of this double resistance level. What's missing over here is higher highs, higher lows, okay? By the moment we see Nvidia making a high and then a low, if we see any buy signal near a support level, that's going to be fantastic, okay? Then I will believe that AMD will be a buy again, all right? If my belief work for something over here, all right? But my personal opinions, they don't matter at all. It all depends on the technique, all right? So if I see AMD making a bullish reaction above a support level while it is still in bullish territory, I will see this as a fantastic buy signal, period. Okay, period. Right now, it is looking promising. It is not a buy yet, at least not to me. And I'm not saying that AMD is a buy or any stocks, any other stocks that we are analyzing here in this channel, they are a buy. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that AMD looks promising right now. Okay, it does look promising. Let's see if it will maintain the price above this key point. Now, Palantir looks interesting. We are trying to make a top signal below the 21-day EMA like Nvidia, right? So apparently it all depends on how we are going to behave from here, because if you ask me, we see a kind of inverted head and shoulders chart pattern on Palantir. This pattern was triggered. Okay, so Palantir is in bullish territory, short-term wise, on the 1 hour chart. If we break the 21-day EMA again, this is going to be a quite nice indicator that Palantir could seek higher levels, like the all-time high resistance level around 125. Okay, and that's a lot. Palantir is a high beta stock. Okay, we are talking about a 40% upside potential from here. On the weekly chart, we see that last week we made a hammer candle pattern above the 21-day EMA. So it is a statistically reliable candle pattern above a support level on the weekly chart. So guys, the only thing missing is a crystal clear breakout of the 21-day EMA so Palantir can resume its bullish sentiment over here. Of course, I would be happier to see Palantir retesting the $72 again, but well, I gotta confess that it is looking very good right now. It all depends on the direction of the next breakout, if we are going to see Palantir breaking its last resistance level at the 21-day EMA again or not. If we do, fantastic. Probably we are going to trigger a bottom signal on the weekly chart, suggesting a recovery to the next resistance level again on the weekly chart. So yes, Palantir is looking very, very promising right now. And super micro guys, before I continue this analysis, yes, I gotta tell you guys, I have opened a new mentoring class. Okay, you and I will have weekly one-to-one meetings. I will personally analyze your case and I will help you developing trading and investment strategies that resonate with your profile and your goals. You will have access to my personal number so we can chat, so you can ask questions. So guys, I have only 5 slots available in my schedule, okay? I can't help too much people because, well, given the exclusivity of this service, I simply can't, all right? I have clients from the last mentorship program which are still here with me. So, guys, only 5 slots available, okay? The website with more information about my mentoring service is in this video's description as well. Just take a look if you need a more exclusive help. I'm here for you, all right? So just take a look at my website, videos description, okay? Now, super microcomputer, I see a possibility of a bullish pivot point. Last Friday, we saw a bullish harami above the 21-day EMA. We see a kind of rounded bottom above the previous support level. That's precisely what AMD needs to do. Okay, AMD, we see a rounded bottom over here near a support level, so we gotta see another bullish chart structure suggesting a recovery, and we see the possibility of a bullish pivot point over here. What's missing on super microcomputer is the breakout of the $45. By breaking the $45, we will probably see super microcomputer retesting higher levels, maybe the $64 next. Of course, always set a tight stop loss, which could be below this area over here, $39, or maybe if you are a more conservative person, below the $35. Still, good risk-reward relationship. If you lose money, you're going to lose a little. If you make money, well, the upside is amazing. That's how we trade. That's how we do here in this channel. Apple trying to react, okay? However, it feels like it is in a no man's land, all right? Because we see this support level. We lost this support level last week, so right now it feels like it is not the perfect timing to see a bullish reaction, but regardless, it is a possible bottom signal. We see another bullish harami candle pattern over here, so Apple could easily bounce to higher levels like the 221 or maybe even the 21-day EMA. If this is going to actually reverse the bearish sentiment on the daily chart or not, I don't know. On the weekly chart, we see that Apple triggered a head and shoulders chart pattern, all right? So it is not looking good. It is definitely not looking good. So Apple deserves a way stronger reaction to reject this bearish possibility, because on the weekly chart, Apple is telling me that it wants to seek its next support level around 196. Okay, so this is what the TA, this is what charts are telling us right here, right now. What Apple needs to do to frustrate this bearish sentiment? We gotta see a fantastic bullish reaction, an insane breakout of the 221 again, closing above the neckline on the weekly chart. Then we'll see. Okay, then we'll see if Apple will be a buy again or not. For now, let's pay attention on this bottom signal over here suggesting another rally. Then we'll see if Apple will turn truly bearish or not. Of course, I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this channel every single day. So if you are still not a subscriber, my dear friend, this channel is for you, because clearly you like technical analysis, you like studying the market, all right? This channel is not for everybody because, well, few people can watch a video for nearly 24 minutes as you right here, right now. So come on, subscribe. I want more people like you around me. Oh, and by the way, thank you so much for 18,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. When I started this channel over here, because I wanted to practice my English, okay, in 2020, all right? I said, okay, it's because in 2019, I almost went to Canada, because I almost immigrated to Canada because I wanted to become an university teacher, okay, a professor, all right? And I was pursuing my master's degree. I wanted a master's degree in finance, and my visa was approved, by the way, to Canada, but well, a pandemic hit us over here, and well, this kind of destroyed my short-term goals. So I started recording videos here on the internet. And in 2020, when I shared my ideas here on my YouTube channel, I saw like 40 views, 60 views. Oh my god, that's so incredible. It feels like my own class, right? It is my own class over here. Well, now every day, I don't know how, but we do thousands of views together every single day. So guys, thank you so much for your audience, all right? I will always do my best to honor your trust in my work, to honor your audience. You have my word, all right? My name is Nathan and you have my word. So thank you for 18,000 subscribers. Subscribe for more updates like this if you are new around here. We are here every single day talking about strategies, technical analysis, etc. So this channel is clearly for you, and click the like button as well to support this community. Thank you so much for your audience. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.